do try to lighten the mood sometimes, but I'm not the best judge of other people's sense of humor.
God. Sorry. I'm a little bit sick. My hair looks goofy.
Good deeds and bad. In the end,
Looks better, I guess.
Will be placed upon the scales.
Okay. I'm a bit sick. Okay, welcome to the stream. This is pretty much what I've been doing all day. I'm doing Ayato's quest right now. Please give me money. Leave a tip down below. Oh my god, why am I so sick? Leave a tip down below, please. I need all the money I can get because I am so broke.
Ah, you're finally... Oh, Yashiro Commissioner. Who are these two?
They're friends of ours. I'll do the introduction.
You introduce your companions to Ayato and update Ippei and Shin.
So
Oh, okay.
it's true. Well, there we have it. That's it then. So be it.
Great, so our hunch was spot on. It is a little inappropriate for me to have shared news of this magnitude with you. So I would be much obliged if you could keep it in strict confidence until an official public announcement is made.
Don't worry, sir. We give you our word. We won't tell anyone about it.
This guy will. Fucking idiot.
That puts my mind at ease. Now, on the topic. We'd like to pay a visit to the Kujo clan. Would you mind leading the way for us?
Of course not. I'd be honored.
I guess this is where I... Goodbye then.
Aw, cheer up, Shinojo.
I'll try. Thank you.
Bro's like, oh, I can't say that. Bro's banking on her like dumping. Okay. I'm going to the Kujo estate. I don't know who these people are. Also, I haven't seen Kujo Sarah. Does she have a hangout event or something? Like, she was like a decently big part of the story, but at the same time, we never really see her anywhere. But she somehow is on our side, even though we fought against her in a war. So. Okay. Kujo Kamaji. Oh, he's good. He's the one getting married.
All right, then. Please excuse me. I'll leave you to it from here.
Okay. Thanks, Ippei.
His microphone sounds weird, like his voice acting microphone.
I apologize that your impromptu visit comes at a busy time for us, Commissioner. Otherwise, you can be sure that we would have prepared a more extravagant reception.
I don't mean to impose, Sir Kujo. In fact, I'm not here on official business at all. I heard the good news about yourself and Lady Hiragi. What a glorious marital alliance this shall be. Given the close ties between our clans, it seemed only right that I should come and offer the Kamisato clan's congratulations in person.
I'm truly honored. I hope the news didn't come as too much of a surprise.
Hey there! We came to congratulate you as well!
Since the incident with the Takatsukasa clan, things in the Tenryou Commission have slowly started to stabilize. I'm still acclimating to the position of acting head of the clan. I just hope I'm up to the task, so I can live up to everyone's expectations.
You're far too modest. The public thinks very highly of you. They say
So,
you're hardworking, upright, and responsible.
don't know. I'm not gonna
flattered.
bother.
I
I'm
wouldn't
pretty
have
sure the
achieved
Kujo
anything
clan
without the
has like
support of
those
my
guards that
people.
are all around
Thanks to
Inazuma,
them, everything is
and
gradually
they're kind of like
stabilizing.
employed by
And
the
I finally had the chance to
Shogun,
focus a
or
little
A,
on
I
my
should say.
personal life.
Like that's why like Kujo Sera was following the orders of A with Kujo Sera's with the Kujo clan's soldiers.
Well, you're certainly making big progress in that department.
Come on now, you're embarrassing me. Pardon me,
It's perfectly all right. Please, continue. I'm quite content to listen. It's a joyous occasion. Light-hearted is exactly how things should be. Really, who stays stony-faced when talking about a wedding?
You're right. But I am curious to know, what's your honest opinion on the whole thing? Do you think it's too sudden?
Of course not. Where there is true love, nothing should be allowed to stand in its way.
Sometimes a bro just knows.
No doubt people will offer you a colorful variety of opinions. But of course, you will have factored this into your decision, and I'm sure you are prepared for whatever challenges may lie ahead.
Indeed I am.
Kamisato knows what he's talking about.
So, please be confident. When your mind is made up, you ought not be worried about things for which you are already well prepared. Nevertheless, there is
True.
just one small aspect of this that puzzles me a little.
Please, go ahead.
You've been working hard to bring the Tenryou Commission in line. This is positive, and no doubt the beginning of important change. But on the other side of this equation, Lady Hiragi's father, Hiragi Shinsuke, is still in prison. If you choose now, of all moments, to announce a marriage between the Hiragi and Kujo clans, the kinds of rumors that may begin to spread both among the general public and in the Kanjo Commission are not likely to be in either of your best interests.
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kamisato. This has been my biggest concern for quite a while now. Hiragi Shinsuke is firmly against me having any contact at all with Chisato. In the past, we've always had to communicate in secret by sending letters. So although now may not look like the best timing for this marriage, it may well be the only opportunity we have.
Oh, that guy? Yeah, he acts like this sweet old man, but he was determined to make as much trouble for us as possible. Oh, he is the worst.
I can see where you're coming from, but you're only postponing the problem, not solving it. You will still have to face it sooner or later.
Fuck him. Like, who cares? Fuck him. Like, he's in jail. He's gonna come out of jail, realize you've married his daughter, even though he didn't want contact. What the fuck is he gonna do? Fuck him. Fuck him.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. But since Chisato had the courage to ask me to marry her in spite of everything, how can I disappoint
She
her?
asked him? Yeah. Oh, so she
Well,
proposed to you.
sort of. She raised the idea in a letter, and after some initial hesitation, I went to meet her and have a serious conversation about our future. It's funny, actually, because when I
Ugh.
formally proposed to her in person, she denied having ever written that letter. So coy.
Huh? Really?
Maybe she didn't write the letter?
She didn't say. She just acted confused by the whole thing. She really committed to it. I'll never forget the look on her face.
What the fuck did I do to my microphone stand? Hold on. There we go. That's better. I don't think she wrote the letter then.
Oh.
Oh! Yeah. Oh.
Anyway, as her boyfriend, I knew she was just pretending, so I played along and said, I was only joking about the letter, and I proposed. After making some disgruntled noises about me making a stupid joke, she blushed and said yes. We spent that afternoon working through all the details of the wedding.
Okay. So you discussed it and decided on a date.
We did. I guess it was a chance to finally express our commitment to one another.
I think he's
Clearly
being
and completely.
played. He's being
You
played.
know what? I think it was about time.
That's I like this.
No matter what happens next, I will always be there for her as the one person she can always rely on.
Canon relationship.
Oh, give me a break. Sorry, but Paimon's been wanting to say this the whole time. Is it just this dude, or does everyone in love act like this? He just won't stop talking.
Paimon, you're such a rude asshole.
Apologies, my friends. And also to Sir Kamisato.
Far from it. On the
Far from it.
seeing you so positively
Oh, what are you,
spin
British?
puts my mind at rest. No surer evidence could there be of your true feelings and your commitment. If I had any, I wish you a joyous wedding when the day comes.
Yeah, even if it's kind of irritating to see you all smug like this, it's still a happy occasion. Good luck on the day, and have a happy wedding.
Thank you all. It means a lot.
Can I be your best man?
We have some other business to attend to now. Until next time.
Very well. I'll see you out.
Yeah, you better. He's faking it. He's faking it.
He seems busy. That must be true for anyone about to get married, right? It's a happy kind of busy, though.
You're right. Kujo Kamaji is on cloud 9. What do you think, traveler? He chalked it up to her being coy, but that doesn't sound like the Hiragi Chisato I know. It bothers me also. But, unfortunately, attempting to seek the truth of the matter would likely be fruitless.
Yeah, how come? Whenever we come across stuff like this on our adventures, we always find a way to get to the bottom of it.
I see. So that's how adventurers think. In my opinion, we face two obstacles in this case. Firstly, we have very little information to go on.
Okay, we don't have to
and
solve
I must
this.
be cautious about taking a stance. This makes it difficult to investigate.
Then
Secondly,
we'll do it.
and more importantly,
Like,
the person involved doesn't seem to care. If we intervene without his blessing, good intentions may lead to catastrophic results.
You do have a point. Kamaji doesn't seem worried at all.
Everything in the world is intertwined. What looks like a simple outcome is often the result of multiple conflating reasons. Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious process. It would be inefficient. Sort of. I have to take this approach, or the work of the Yashiro Commissioner would never be done. My opinion is something like this. When something strange happens, instead of trying to find out what if the outcome is positive, and no one was deceived or harmed in the process, then it is acceptable. We don't know yet. After all, we don't know what Hiragi Chisato's thoughts are, do we? I have to say, I'm impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting. Most insightful of you. You are thorough and thoughtful, just as my sister describes.
Huh? But Chisato and Kamaji have already talked everything through, haven't they?
Only if we are to take Kujo Kamaji at his word. But there are two sides to every story. I wish to know Hiragi Chisato's angle on this.
Huh. Makes sense, but Paimon still doesn't quite get it.
Don't
I think
worry
we should
about
just
it.
ask her.
I was planning to visit the Hiragi clan to deliver my best wishes anyway. Let's take the opportunity to hear her thoughts.
Okay.
If she's as committed as Kujo Kamaji, perhaps they can navigate the challenges ahead successfully. But if not, well, life isn't always a smooth journey.
He sounds a little sus. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm like that one guy. What's his name? The detective dude. I'm on the case. I'm like Detective Paimon. Hazo. I'm like Shiniken Hazo or whatever the fuck his first name is. Oh wait. I don't like how there's feet slapping noise. Because he's running on his bare feet.
There is still much to prepare for the wedding. Should we also invite some prominent business leaders who frequently visit Rito?
At the very least, we should send them invitations.
I agree. Ah, hello there, Yashiro Commissioner.
Yes, you Commissioner.
To what do we owe the honor on this fine day?
As it happens, I'm here regarding the same wedding I believe I heard you discussing just now. I come bearing the felicitations of the Kamisato clan. Would Lady Hiragi happen to be available at this moment?
Our lady is entertaining guests right now, and we're not entirely sure how long she will be.
She's gonna walk out right now.
But please, do come in. We will arrange some tea and snacks for you and your attendants.
Hey, Paimon is not an attendant.
You misunderstand. These two are dear friends.
You're too kind.
I just met you,
We
dude.
don't wish to impose. We'll just wander around in the general area. Apologies for the interruption while you're busy with preparations. Please, let us know once Lady Hiragi is available.
Nonsense, Commissioner. No imposition at all. This wedding is a joyful occasion, and all the other clans who serve the Hiragi clan are most delighted for them indeed. We're merely doing the best we can to make this wedding as grand an affair as possible.
When the time comes, we'll invite everyone in the clan and even the general public to attend.
That sounds splendid. We'll leave you to it.
Take care,
But it's their wedding,
Commissioner.
not yours. Like, what? You can't just invite the general public.
Seems like you guys talked a lot without actually saying anything.
Hence why I dislike small talk. Our timing was not ideal, but never mind. I spotted a stall on our way over where we can pass the time. The owner always manages to come up with novel ideas. I'm one of his regular customers.
Okay, I just wanted for him to stop talking so that way I could listen.
Oh, it's Toki.
Ah, it's you. Good to see you again. Seems like you're always showing up with a VIP in tow.
Oh? So you know the owner as well?
Yup, we tried his dongo milk a while back with the almighty Shogun in Inazuma City.
With the Shogun? Or A?
See. So you were
I don't remember that.
involved in
I think it was A. It would have been A.
I'd caught wind of this dango milk, but I didn't know that it had anything to do with you two. I always order one of his creative drinks whenever I pass the stall.
I would assume it was with A and not the Shogun.
It's always new and interesting.
Because she is the Shogun.
When I noticed he'd set
I
up
don't know.
shop in Rito, I simply had to come by.
Thanks to you all, my business is finally beginning to take off. More and more people are willing to give my creative cuisine a shot. It gave me the confidence to decide that I'm gonna stick to creative cuisine from now on.
Okay.
On the one hand, I wanted more people to be able to try out my culinary creations. On the other hand, I wanted my customers to experience the joy of being creative too.
Okay, don't
so
care.
I gave it a lot of thought and finally came up with an all-new business concept.
Sounds interesting. What is it this time?
I've decided to give complete creative control to the customer. I offer all sorts of ingredients, and they pick and choose whatever they want to mix with their milk or tea. As well as dango, I now offer rice cake, purple potato balls, black sugar, and sunsettia.
Do they really all go well with milk? Hard to imagine, but who knows? It could be delicious.
What if
Is
I
it
were
like
to
boba
choose some
tea?
ingredients you don't have here? Would that be okay?
Well, I guess so. Any novel ideas you have, Commissioner, please feel free to tell me. I'll go buy the ingredients right away. The whole idea was to let my customers express their creativity freely. So of course, I shouldn't place restrictions on the ingredients.
That's kind of a dick thing to do of him, by the way. Like, just, can I use something that
There are a few things I'd like to
you don't have here?
Lavender melon, seagrass, and sea ganoderma.
What? You wanna mix those with
Lavender melon, sure, but like,
I do indeed. Why? What's wrong?
You really think that's gonna turn out tasting good?
It's all about the experience. The taste is secondary. Traveler,
sea
thoughts?
grass, sea ganoderma. Sounds awful. I'll go with lavender melon.
Like a risky choice. Are you sure? Well, okay.
3 milks with lavender melon, please.
No problem. Give me a second, and I'll have them ready in just a moment.
Sea ganoderma, like,
Here, your milk is ready. Give it a try.
Ugh.
Yep, just as Paimon suspected. Raw lavender melon does not taste good.
I think it tastes all right. It makes me feel in touch with Mother Nature.
Your review seemed pretty positive, but Paimon still thinks there are better combinations.
Taste is your key concern, yes?
Obviously. Tasty food and drinks are some of life's most important pursuits.
Well said. If I could say the same was true for me, I believe I'd be a very content man.
Yeah.
Yes. No one has unlimited energy, and I try to conserve mine for the things that really count. To create some mental breathing room, I try not to overthink the less critical matters. Having my sister attend public events in my stead, and having Toma as housekeeper has also been a great help, and allowed me to focus.
We're just passing the time here, though, right?
It's also nighttime now.
To think about than what we're doing right now?
One or two things. Let's continue this discussion somewhere else.
Is she done yet?
Before we left the Hiragi clan's residence. No, it was just a small detail. I was curious to know their thoughts on the wedding, so I asked them about it. Naturally, they responded that all other clans are happy for but that's not the truth.
What do you mean?
Hiragi Shinsuke is still in prison, meaning the Kanjo Commission is the least stable in the Tri-Commission. Hiragi Chisato is the sole remaining pillar of her clan, but now she plans to marry into the Kujo clan. If I belonged to one of the assisting clans to the Hiragis, I would not be feeling optimistic about the future, but they didn't mention a word about that. They simply said they were delighted for them. These are not unintelligent people. I highly doubt it is because they simply do not realize. I imagine they didn't want to discuss family issues in front of outsiders. But still, the more I think back over that conversation, the more it doesn't sit right. Keep a close eye on them, Hisashi.
Yes, sir.
What?
Whoa! Where did you come from?
This is one of my most trusted members of the Shumatsuban. He's been quietly watching out for us this whole time.
What's the Shumatsuban?
Merely doing my duty, sir.
Keep a close watch on the clan representatives we met today.
Well received. I'm on the case.
Oh, and
I like how he's just in flip-flops, like the loudest
milk
shoes.
I just had? Please order one more and deliver it to Toma.
As you wish, sir.
Oh no, poor Toma.
Sir Kamisato, Lady Hiragi's previous engagement is now concluded. She's waiting for you in the courtyard.
Thank you kindly. Let's go and see Hiragi Chisato.
Let's go see Hiragi Chisato. I'm coming! Plap, 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 plap. His feet just go plap, 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 plap on the pavement. Oh. What the fuck are you doing, retard? I mean... Whoops. Oh, is this a cutscene again?
Hi, nice to see you again, Chisato.
Oh, it's not. I thought it was.
I heard that Sir Kamisato had brought some guests, but I didn't know it was you two.
It's been a while, Lady Hiragi. How have you been faring?
This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It is not often that I have the chance to meet you, let alone here in the comfort of my own home. I'm doing very well indeed, thank you. You must be so busy. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and congratulate Kamaji and I. It really means a lot.
But of course. The Tri-Commission are the servants of the Shogun, and we should look out for one another.
Okay, yeah.
In fact, we visited Sir Kujo just now. It's clear that he's very much looking forward to the wedding. Perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling rather elated myself. I sincerely wish you a joyful wedding and a blissful marriage.
Thank you for your kind words. This was not an easy decision to make. We will both have to work harder from now on. I'm sure the news will cause something of a stir. But come what may, we will stand as one and face whatever the future throws at us, together.
Sounds like things are pretty tough for you, Chisato.
Yes. To be honest, I'm still a little nervous about it all. But Kamaji has been so supportive. His promises have comforted me a lot.
It sounds like you have some considerable reservations, Lady Hiragi.
Yes. Well, there are so many things I need to consider. In case you were wondering, I was not actually entertaining VIPs just now. I was in fact meeting with one of the Kanjo Commission's officers, Shinojo.
Oh, really? Him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He charged in all of a sudden and said that he had something very important to tell me.
Uh-oh.
He didn't mince his words. Basically, he doesn't want me to marry Kamachi. He has always been a calm and contained person who never acts out of line. I was quite shocked to see him so agitated. But despite all that, what he was saying made a lot of sense. He thinks that now is a bad time for this wedding to happen. He pointed out that I am like the final pillar propping up my clan. If I marry into the Kujo clan, that pillar is taken away. There will no longer be a voice of authority in the Hiragi clan.
Yeah, there will. It'll be like that.
It could be a disastrous move for my personal image, too.
It's just two families becoming one big family, though.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
the
See?
big deal?
Traditionally, in Inazuma, clan affiliation influences every facet of life. After the wedding, Lady Hiragi will belong to the Kujo clan. The Kanjo Commission's attitude toward you may undergo some significant changes thereafter.
Precisely. This is a terrible thing to be saying, but I'm starting to have second thoughts. Maybe I went along with it all.
Is someone trying to get them to get married so that way she falls? Yeah, I think I get it now. Yeah, because the letter that he received was not from her. It's not from her. So it was from someone else. So that way, when she would marry into the Kujo clan, the Hiragi clan would fall or lose power or whatever.
No problem at all. The
Someone else
Yashiro
can take
Commission
over.
has a duty to listen to you. Now that I've heard your concerns, I should offer to help you as best I can. Now, we heard from Sir Kujo that his decision to tie the knot was prompted by a letter he received from you.
Tie what knot?
But we've also heard that you did not write that letter. Sir Kujo thought that perhaps you were just being coy. Oh, dear. Perhaps I should have kept that part to myself.
What? But that was... It was just a prop in his playful proposal, wasn't it? It was clearly purpose designed, what with all the fancy lettering and so on.
Fancy lettering, you say? So I am to understand that had it not been for this letter, you two may not have chosen this moment to be wed?
When it comes down to it... yes, I think so.
Sir Kujo maintains that the letter was penned by your hand.
Huh? But then... how did...
Either way, it's wonderful to see how much you both trust one another. In that sense, you could say that the origin of the letter is ultimately not of great importance. Who knows? Perhaps Sir Kujo was the one being coy. After all, he had no particular reason to be forthcoming with us about the details of his playful proposal.
I understand. As you say. But my position does matter. Kamaji and I thought that we needn't worry about anything that lies ahead because we can face it all together. But now, I think I should give it some more thought.
Marriage is the most important decision of your life. Don't let yourself regret it. It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people through difficult times. I say this as an advocate for you personally, and for the Hiragi clan. Please, do not be compelled by circumstances to make any decision that goes against your will.
This guy is so on point. Why can't I say, like, yes, don't let outside factors filter your decision. Your will is most important. The Hiragi clan falling is not important.
To be
What
together
you want
with
is
the one
important.
you love is a sacred thing.
Exactly.
It is my earnest wish that both of you may enjoy a bright and beautiful future, not a bittersweet one.
Yes.
I'll take to heart every word you have said to me.
Yes.
All that matters is that you follow your heart. Since you'll be needing some time to think things over, we will excuse ourselves now.
Oh, wait. Let me see you out.
Thank you, Lady Hiragi, but there will be no need. Traveler, let's find somewhere to talk.
What are we talking about? I'm gonna become Traveler, so that way, yeah. Ting ting. ASMR. What are we talking about?
Hiragi Chisato is on a totally different page than Kujo Kamachi. Hayato, why did you give her such vague suggestions? Couldn't you just have told her what you'd do in her position?
No, because you have to.
Pretty sure you have an idea.
I've said everything I can, given the Yashiro Commission.
Yeah, exactly.
stance.
Yeah.
Interfering too much with other commissions' domestic issues will only create trouble. And the more I think about it, the stranger this all seems. But Hiragi Chisato has yet to see it. We must be vigilant.
Strange? In what way?
Someone wants Hiragi Chisato to be married as soon as possible. And if my guess is right, it is someone from within the Kanjo Commission. This person
Is that the third
presumably
clan?
also
No.
responsible
You're
for
the third clan.
mysterious and misleading letter. Think about this. A lowly officer is greatly worried about Hiragi Chisato's future, while the heads of the supporting clans ostensibly have no concern at all. It doesn't add up. When someone's words and actions do not match, you need to infer their intentions from their behavior.
So it's from her clan.
Yes. It's a smart strategy. Far superior to the one adopted by the Tenryo Commission's Takatsukasa clan.
Is that you again? I don't remember. No, you're the Kamisato clan. Tenryo Commission. I don't know.
Had the forged letter failed
That's
and been
good, yeah.
seen for what it was, there would have been no repercussions. They could simply have explained it away as a misguided but well-meaning matchmaking attempt by a member of the family. But if the letter were to achieve its goal, as it has so far, the perpetrator would successfully weaken the Hiragi clan without ever having to lift a finger against them, all under the guise of simply encouraging a wedding. With Hiragi Chisato having married into the Kujo clan and the head of the Hiragi clan in prison, challenges to the Hiragi clan's leadership would begin to emerge throughout the ranks of the Kanjo Commission. Eventually, another clan would take the Hiragi clan's place. Actually, we have evidence. His name is Shinojo.
Shinojo?
Yeah, but he didn't do it.
Should be back by now.
Yes, sir.
That's the second time you've done
Who's
that.
texting me?
I'm not gonna deal with this.
Did they take one of the Kanjo Commission officers away?
Yes. His name is Shinojo.
As I expected. They cannot afford to let this opportunity pass them by. They have to act now while the Hiragi clan is at its weakest. Hiragi Chisato had been persuaded by Kujo Kamaji, and the wedding was sure to go ahead. But after Chisato's meeting with Shinojo, she began to have second thoughts. In their eyes, Officer Shinojo has interfered with their plan.
But why did they suspect him and not us?
Someone was eavesdropping on our conversation with Chisato the entire time. That's why I was a little reserved.
No way. Last time I didn't say anything stupid.
Yeah.
But Chisato got what you meant about the letter, though,
They were
right?
underneath us, probably, or something.
I think so. But whoever is behind this will not allow their plan to fail now. They will not be inclined to respect Hiragi Chisato's own wishes. Her stance was so passive that she was easily manipulated. Treated like a pawn, with even her marriage becoming a battleground for political power play. Despite all of this, she still believed that a happy future was awaiting her. When she formally marries into the Kujo clan, she will lose her title as daughter of the Hiragi clan, her position in the Kanjo Commission, and above all, her independence.
Marriage is such a trap.
Easier said than done. The perpetrators are manipulating everything from the shadows, letting unsuspecting pawns do their work. This is what makes their approach so smart. We, meanwhile, are out in the open, If we attempt to stop this wedding from happening, we will become the villains of the story and face immense public backlash.
So what are we gonna do?
At this stage, if the perpetrators wish to maintain control over the situation, their only option is to come out from the shadows and bare their fangs. I will wait for that moment to arrive. But first things first, we must go and rescue Shinojo. He has done nothing wrong and does not deserve to be punished. Tell me where Shinojo is. We'll head off right now.
Rescuing him. He's a Kujo clan guy, right? Or he's like Tenryo Commission. I don't know. Tenryo Commission officer, I think is what they're called. The Tenryo Commission is the Kujo clan, right? So wait, does it show up above your head? No, it doesn't. You're just a random one. You don't even move. Are you in Inazuma City? Where are you? Oh, just off the coast. They just... Okay. Kanjo Commission officer. Kanjo Commission is Hiragi's, yeah. Oh, am I supposed to fight them? Like, what? Oh, I have to go over here. I was like, why aren't they reacting to me? I was just like walking around.
What are you doing? Release Shinojo this instant!
Stop this at once.
It's the Yashiro Commissioner.
Kanjo, yeah, okay.
Well, we take orders from our master. No one else.
Really? Then please, excuse me.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
Who goes there? Battle formation! Get them!
Oop.
I won't forget this.
Blast. Let's go. We must report to Master right away.
Hey, get back here!
No need to follow them. We need bait to catch the fish anyway. Leave them be. I think I saw a key fall to the ground during the fight. Let's free Shinojo first. But in all the chaos, it must have been kicked to one side.
What the? It's a tanuki? Oh, don't tell Paimon that the tanuki took it!
The fuck is a
Let's follow
tanuki?
it and see.
What the hell's a tanuki? You? Where'd it go? Oh, it's gone? Was it not right? Like he didn't come back out of the ground. I don't understand. Do I have it? No. Where'd the tanuki go? I don't know. I don't understand. Look for the key. Yeah, it was like there and then it just disappeared and it didn't show back up. It's not like up on the cliff, it's obviously down here. I know, I already What do I have to do with this? Oh, I just destroy it. Oh, there you are. Okay. That was such a useless little side quest.
Thank you. Thank you. It was terrifying. They said they were gonna throw the cage into the sea with me still inside. Oh, wait. You have to listen to me. Lady Chisato's wedding. It's all part of a scheme. Someone's trying to use the wedding for their own ends.
We know.
Calm down, Shinojo. It's okay. We know about all that.
Huh?
Our suspicions were roused to this possibility. And so far, everything is unfolding rather as
Blah.
Those behind this plan are
That's
not
stronger
going to
than
give up
I
easily.
thought it was. Ugh.
Their next move is imminent. We must devise sufficient countermeasures.
Yashiro Commissioner, you're personally going to take action?
This situation has consequences for the whole Tri-Commission, and the stability of all Inazuma is at stake.
Yeah, what about the
Hitherto
eternity and
neutral
stuff?
stance ends now. The almighty Shogun has always despised these pathetic power games. As a commissioner, I am a servant of the Shogun, and it is therefore my duty to handle these tiresome matters on her behalf.
Yes, you're right.
That's true.
Shinojo, don't return to your post yet. Find somewhere safe and stay hidden. Traveler, Paimon, let's get out of here.
Goddamn Chiragi clan.
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner.
Kick his ass.
I hear you showed up
Stab
here with
him.
no explanation and attacked my men. You wouldn't happen to be carrying out some sort of secret mission, now would you?
Says you.
I heard that someone was taking the law into their own hands. As a responsible official of Inazuma, I could not in good conscience stand idly by. Shinojo may be your retainer, but the law does not grant you the right to abuse him.
Abuse? Nonsense. I was just teaching him a lesson. Out of nowhere, a low-ranking officer decides to barge in on Lady Hiragi and start spouting out the most absurd and insulting nonsense one can imagine. A truly egregious loss of decorum. I dare say, the poor lady was terrified.
So, you're saying that you know absolutely nothing of the reasons for his actions? Because otherwise, why would you describe it as out of nowhere?
Two people from two different clans are getting married. That's all there is to it. And yet this young gentleman took it upon himself to fabricate a nonsensical disaster story around it. How should I know what he was thinking? Even if she marries into the Kujo clan, Lady Hiragi will always be the daughter of the Hiragi clan and the most distinguished member of the Konjo Commission. We are, and always will be, her loyal assistants. It's our duty to see that she never has to worry about anything. Loyalty and duty are our guiding principles. Not only did this guard show no regard for either, he went out of his way to upset our lady. How could one do such a thing? Even if we put it down to a rare moment of impulsivity. I have to say, I'm surprised to see one of such noble standing as yourself rushing to his defense.
Darn it! This guy is good. Annoyingly good.
Funny. I'm suddenly reminded of an anecdote I'd like to share with you. There's not been a dull moment since I took up my post in the Yashiro Commission. Every day I've been exposed to new and fascinating things. For instance, a merchant from abroad once told me about a curious kind of bird with the most extraordinarily long tongue. So long, in fact, that you can tie 2 knots in the portion of it that extends out of its beak.
Why did you walk up beside him and then do that? Like, why didn't you just face him?
I'm sure someone as erudite as yourself could be able to guess what people do with these unusual avians.
Keep them as pets.
You'd think, wouldn't you? But there's a catch. You see, this bird is of no use to humans whatsoever, and certainly doesn't make a suitable pet. If you catch one, the best thing you can do is actually cut its tongue off and throw it out of the window. The reason they give is this. The longest tongue has the most to say. But don't be deceived as it chirps away, lest the song it sings lead you astray.
You... I say, Yashiro Commissioner, are you here simply to mock the Kanjo Commission?
Far from it. In my mind, the Kanjo Commission is made up of honorable individuals, upright and forthright, conscientious and loyal. It is unbecoming of such people to resort to lies, deception, and filibustering, all as part of a plan to remove Lady Hiragi from her position in the Kanjo Commission.
Yeah, everything of what the other guy said was true, but why would he have sent the letter? Or why would they have sent the letter?
Yashiro Commissioner, please don't make accusations without any evidence.
The evidence is standing right in front of me, is it not? I have a credible witness who can confirm you were quick to try and make him disappear as soon as he said something that you did not like. Ugh, dear me. I can't believe the Grand Matsura clan is now represented by someone with less of a sense of loyalty than even an ordinary servant. You studied hard and took a government position, only to make it to where you are now just to play these petty power games behind the scenes. I'm not sure whether it's because you're smart enough to play the system, or too foolish to know any better. In your years of service to the Shogun, not only have you managed to glean nothing good from the people around you, you have also let yourself be blinded by self-interest. And now you have ruined your once bright future. I'm not angry, Mr. Matsura. I just feel sorry for you.
Is that right? Then tell me, if you're so bright, what exactly do you think you can do to me?
Right out. Lights out.
This is at most a Kanjo Commission issue. We'll handle this amongst ourselves. You are reaching rather outside of your bounds, Yashiro Commissioner. If you seek to involve yourself in other clans' affairs, might I be so bold then, as to question your motives in doing so? I think you are simply opposed to an alliance between the Kanjo Commission and Tenryou Commission, because the new balance of power in the Tri-Commission would be a threat to you personally. So you come here with an elaborate excuse to try and break up this marriage.
So, that's how you view it. Well, I have to admit, you clearly are far more talented than I at monitoring the power balance within the Tri-Commission.
Let me be crystal clear. This wedding is going to happen, and nothing is going to change that. The notices have already been sent out. All of Inazuma City knows about it now. Most of the public weren't aware that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato were courting. But you can bet it's all anybody's talking about now. Once the notices go out, that's it. The wedding is a sure thing, even if it hasn't happened just yet.
I see. It seems like I was wrong.
So suddenly we see eye to eye?
I had expected you to at least be smarter than most. But it seems that I was gravely mistaken.
Kamisato Ayato! You... How dare you!
This is quite the altercation.
You've made your move. Now, I suppose it's time I made mine.
Kill him.
What do you mean?
Do you seriously think this marriage will bring the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryou Commission together? Isn't it at all possible that the Kanjo Commission becomes marginalized as a consequence of this union? Goodness me. Well, I've learned a great deal from talking to you. That will be all for now. If you would excuse me, I shall take my leave.
I wanted to kick his ass.
Hey! What was all that? Paimon didn't follow at all.
They had their scheme, but fortunately I was prepared. As I said, they ended up coming out from the shadows and revealing themselves. Let's see how things are
Yeah,
in
that's
Inazuma
true.
City. Then, I'll take you through the details of my plan.
But don't you think they're also making a plan to block out your plan? Whatever? I don't know. We're going to Inazuma City. We're going to kick their ass. Adventurers?
Look at this. The daughter of the Kanjo Commission's Hiragi clan and the master of the Tenryou Commission's Kujo clan are getting married.
Sounds like an all-around perfect match, don't you think?
For sure. I'm just surprised. It seems very sudden. I hadn't heard a single word about it until now.
Good luck to them, I say. I'm sure it must have been a hard decision.
Yeah.
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
It's still too early to make that conclusion. Our adversary wants to push this marriage past the point of no... But only if Kujo Kamaji is willing to help us.
Kujo Kamaji, Kujo Kamaji.
I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially announced. It seems so sudden. I wasn't ready yet.
Yeah, about that. It's kinda complicated.
I see. So someone's trying to take advantage of our marriage.
If you proceed with the wedding, the repercussions for you are likely to be minimal. But we must take Lady Hiragi's situation into consideration.
I've previously considered this possibility. But in the end, we're getting married for true love. And I've promised her that I'll do everything in my power to protect her.
I understand where you're coming from, but to be frank, she should not need your protection. Or, to put it another way, you have tacitly admitted that Lady Hiragi will need your help to get through the hard times ahead, which perhaps suggests that, deep down, you realize all she stands to lose.
Damn, bro, bro's just making points.
I don't mean to criticize you. It is natural to want to protect our loved ones. You're an intelligent and gentle person, and I'm sure you would have been able to think about this more objectively were you not so emotionally involved in the situation. I'm sure you admire Lady Hiragi for being the independent, gentle, resilient, and strong-willed person she is. For the sake of marrying you, this wonderful woman will become someone who has to depend on you for the rest of her life. Are you really okay with that?
Yeah.
I love her with all my heart, and would do anything to make her happy. That's why I cannot abide to see her suffer or be manipulated by other people. Yashiro Commissioner, you're right. It was naive and selfish of me to take things this far. But it's too late now, isn't it? There are notices everywhere.
I have a plan, but it needs a villain. Sir Kujo, in order for my plan to work, you and I must both play the role of antagonists. But it is not without its risks. Are you willing to help?
If there's a way to salvage this, then let's hear it.
I've told the people at the Kanjo Commission that the marriage isn't going to unify the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryou Commission. On the contrary, it's a terrible idea that will marginalize the Kanjo Commission. The context for this is that they are planning to use this marriage to bring down the Hiragi clan. And the key to their success is coming up against no resistance to the marriage from the Tenryou Commission. But what if we were to imagine for a moment that since the affairs of the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryou Commission has been planning to make a move against the weakened Kanjo Commission?
But what if you were to imagine for a moment that since the affairs of the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryou Commission, this one,
The only reason you have been hesitant to act since taking over the Tenryou Commission is because you care about Lady Hiragi's feelings. And so, your plan is to liaise with the Yashiro Commission to marry her and bring her out of the Kanjo Commission as soon as possible. Once that is achieved, as the person in charge of the Tenryou Commission, you no longer have any reason to hesitate.
I see. This is an ingenious plan. It takes advantage of the situation perfectly.
Exactly. Our purpose is to change Lady Hiragi's position from an unnecessary burden to an indispensable asset.
I don't... Oh, okay. So they're trying to make it seem like the guy who's marrying the girl is doing it to take over the weakened commission and marginalize it so that they have more power. So that way the people in the other clan are going to want to keep her in charge so they can remain in their clan.
By doing so, we can even strengthen her position in the Kanjo Commission. Once our adversaries realize how the network of connections behind the scenes really looks, they'll do their utmost to stop this wedding from happening. Then, we simply leave them to clear up the mess they've created.
Got it.
So the network of connections? This is all way too complicated for Paimon. Can you just tell us what you need us to do?
We have to make sure that the behind-the-scenes story comes to the attention of our dear friends in the Kanjo Commission. Matsura, with whom I spoke earlier, will now be fearing the worst. No doubt he'll be on the lookout for the first sign of a crisis. In that case, he will almost certainly have placed informants throughout Inazuma City. What we need to do is to use these informants as a breeding ground for our fake intel.
Ooh, right, okay.
Sir Kujo, there are certain things that I need you to attend to personally.
That's smart. Why is that guy so smart?
My ninja has located one of the informants. Let's go and see if
My ninja. How does he know he's an informant? Like, that's crazy. My stupid Goopa ninja.
That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him. Be careful not to get seen.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Kuzo Kamaji. Oh, right, yeah.
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious.
Kujo
His
Kamaji.
men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Whoa, where are we going? Oh, what? Why did he turn around? Dude, what is your problem? Does he, how can he still see me?
Seems like he's noticed us. Knew we should have been quieter.
I don't know how he noticed me. I was like all the way off to the left.
That person is one of... Let's follow him.
Okay. Okay, again, how did you see us? But blood can see me through walls? Oh, I can crouch. I didn't know I could... Bro, where's bro seeing me from?
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive?
Come on, let me up. Oh. He's gonna start running here for some reason. Okay. What? Oh my god, he got barely, like... What am I supposed to say within 5 meters of him the whole time?
That person is one of... Let's follow him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment.
Oh my god, how many times are we gonna have to do this?
For a wedding?
Okay. I probably don't look suspicious at all. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? Don't climb things. Oh, why does he turn around? I see you too, dick face. What? He literally just, like last time he went and ran away, and then this time he goes like, hello, like I see you.
That person is what. Let's
I
follow
see.
him.
I know. Blood. Jesus Christ. Just walk over there already, bud. Fuck. Are you stupid?
Did you see that?
What?
Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
I see him. Oh my god, I got too far away.
That person is one of. Let's follow him.
I'm literally crouching. I didn't know I could crouch though in this game, honestly. I wanted to shove a sword through his fucking neck. Christ, it's annoying as hell.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Another informant could be watching me.
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Hi, why did you turn around? Why did he turn around? I did no fucking kidding, I was right on his fucking tail. Christ, no shit he noticed us. It was up his butthole practically. Me and him could have gay booty butt sex. Jesus Christ.
That person is. Let's follow him.
How this is fucking hard. Just go talk to the lady. Can I skip this? Maybe I can get ahead. Can I see behind him?
Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Why are we stopping? Hey, go away, get away. I'm trying. Turn back around. Yeah, that's it.
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
Tenryo Commission.
That's
oh.
Good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
That's his commission, right?
The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
As expected. Let's follow him.
Okay, thank God we made it this time.
It's like the whole Tenryo Commission is here.
Excuse me, has something happened on this road? I'm a businessman passing through, and it's a little disconcerting to see this place so heavily guarded.
Ah, please don't be alarmed. As I'm sure you've heard, the wedding of Sir Kujo Kamaji and Lady Hiragi Chisato will take place any day now. Sir Kujo decided to send for Lady Hiragi ahead of time, and have her live in Inazuma City during the run-up to the wedding.
I see.
We are here to clear the way for Lady Hiragi. Not just us either. You'll see more Tenryou Commission members as you go further along. We're all here for the same duty.
Isn't this a little excessive?
Sir Kujo holds Lady Hiragi in the highest regard and wants to treat her with the utmost respect from beginning to end.
I understand. Sorry to disturb your work. Drat. It's exactly as Master feared. They say they're here to guard the road, but really they're poised to attack if Master doesn't allow Lady Hiragi to leave Rito. Wait, no. If Lady Hiragi does leave, they'll have all the more reason to strike. But we're in no state to defend against a Tenryou Commission attack. I must tell Master right away.
They seem to think that they're going to attack the commission on Rito, and they're in position so when she leaves that they can attack.
That should do it. The seeds have been sown. In this atmosphere, mounting suspicion will nurture fear among the Kangjo Commission. Now, we wait patiently for it to grow and ferment. The calm before the storm is always the part that unsettles people the most.
Are they really gonna own up and apologize, just like that?
If you're curious to find out, you can visit the Hiragi clan in Rito in a couple of days. I have some other business to attend to, so I won't be spending any more time on this situation. In any case, we've made our move. It's only a matter of time before they give up and surrender. This is not my first time. Well then, goodbye for now. I truly hope that things will work out in Hiragi Chisato's best interests.
Okay, bye.
He left kind of abruptly. Are things really gonna turn out like he predicted? Paimon too. Well, let's go.
Okay, so I'm going to assume I'm letting time to pass.
The other side of the ocean.
These people from the Tenryou Commission have been here for days now.
I guess they're here to pick up Lady Hiragi. But why would it be taking so long?
I heard that the Kangjo Commission suddenly said they don't want Lady Hiragi to leave.
Okay.
To be honest, I'd be hesitant if I were her. A crowd this size comes to Rito? Who knows what they could be planning?
Shh, stay quiet. Someone might hear you.
Oh, right. Sorry. How did things get to this point?
I heard you. I'm standing literally right here.
Hello. How may I help? We arrived here 2 days ago to escort Lady Hiragi to Inazuma City. Sir Kujo Kamaji gave us very strict orders, so we have to obey. But every time we attempt to receive the bride, the Hiragi clan always finds an excuse yet. We decided to stay in Rito until Lady Hiragi is ready to come with us. We apologize. It was not our intention to stay here so long. We promise our presence here will not impact ordinary people's lives. We can only hope that the leaders of the Hiragi clan will start to cooperate soon. If this stalemate continues, who knows? Sir Kujo might give us orders to be less accommodating.
And you guys are the... Are you guys also Tenryou Commission?
How much
or?
longer does your master plan to hold them off?
I have no idea. We're stuck in limbo here.
Oh, it's him again.
Master's been very on edge these past few days. He gets irate over the smallest things and is suspicious of everything. He's been yelling at me a lot. I understand that he's anxious, but I mean, what can we do? I've told him before, never cross the Yashiro Commissioner.
That was the Ayato, right?
Good advice. With him, you just know that whatever he's doing, a lot of preparation has gone into it. If Lady Hiragi is really taken away, then what will the Tenryou Commission do? And what will the Yashiro Commission do?
Maybe we should tell Master to discuss things with Lady Hiragi.
Hiragi Chisato is now at the center of every conversation in Rito. By now, the Kanjo Commission probably knows how important she is.
Oh, Traveler! I assume you've heard about everything that's been going on out there. What on earth is happening?
Don't worry, we can explain everything. So, what happened was...
After the Tenryou Commission arrived, they suddenly became alarmed. They keep having secretive discussions and won't allow me to have any direct contact with the Tenryou Commission. I never would have thought that this was Sir Kamisato's plan. Now it all makes sense. I'm sorry. I haven't. Maybe there's no right or wrong decision. Maybe everything would be easier if I simply didn't have the choice. I used to tell myself things like this to avoid having to think about it. But once I saw the notices appearing out of nowhere on the streets, signaling that the wedding was confirmed, I didn't feel reassured at all. Instead, I felt a great sense of regret. I keep thinking back to what Sir Kamisato said. This is supposed to be my bright and beautiful future. But what if it's not? I can happily accept that if someone was trying to take advantage of my marriage, I should absolutely refuse to go through with it. But that's not the answer I'm looking for. And also, now that things have escalated to this point, it will be tricky to resolve.
Ah, Lady Hiragi, here you are. You scared me for a second. I thought you'd gone missing. You... Wait, you're the ones who were with the Yashiro Commissioner that day. What do you think you're doing here? Are you trying to convince Lady Hiragi to leave?
Calm down. They're my friends. They're just here to visit me.
Friends? Are you sure? Just friends? Lady Hiragi, I told you already, these are exceptional circumstances. You need to be more vigilant in everything you do. You are extremely important to us, and to the entire Kanjo Commission. Who's to say they don't have a hidden agenda?
If you want to accuse us of trying to abduct her, just come out and say it!
Don't be rude. You've been very highly strung lately, seeing everything as a threat. Listen to me. I know all the ins and outs of everything that's happened so far. His arrival might well be your very last chance to fix this. The present state of affairs in Rito shows me that the situation has escalated well past the point where you could hope to control it. If this deadlock continues any longer, we will have nothing to gain and much to lose. This is not an order. All I need you to do is give me an explanation and take responsibility for the situation.
Understood, my lady. I shall discuss with the others right away.
Good job, Chisato. You handled that well.
I was so nervous. But I thought things are now so critical that I should at least give it a try. Yes, well, let's wait and see what happens. I hope they provide a satisfactory response.
We had a serious discussion and reflected on our mistakes. In all honesty, no one can handle the weight of the situation here. Everyone is besides themselves with worry. It'll drive us mad if
Besides
it continues
themselves,
any
not besides
longer.
them.
I'm so sorry. My actions were radical and duplicitous. I was selfish.
Duplicitous.
Good, and then I left the situation to fester. Would you Would you please give us a second chance? For my lady's sake, please give the Conjo Commission another chance. I suppose you're right. The only person who can change the Tenryo Commission's mind will be the Yashiro Commissioner. We'll head off to the Kamisato estate shortly and beseech him to help us with the utmost sincerity. Lady Hiragi, might I ask you to join us? You are the most important person. Without you, we have no other way. By the way, aren't you a good friend of the Yashiro Commissioner? Please put in some good words for me.
Why would I? Goof. Ayaka's gonna kick your ass. She's gonna freeze you.
Yashiro Commissioner, I'm sure you've heard the news. The Tenryo Commission has now occupied Rito, refusing to leave until we hand Lady Hiragi over to them. I realize I have greatly offended you with my atrocious actions. And I realize also that this must sound like the very height of absurdity. But please, have mercy.
Oh shit, Tyler called me earlier and I didn't call him back.
I'm sorry, Mr. Matsura. I'm exceptionally busy and have but a moment to spare before my next engagement. I fear this leaves no time for small talk, so please, if you would be so kind, get straight to the point.
I know our apology means nothing to you, but we really have nothing else left to offer by this point. I'm terribly sorry. Everyone in the entire Conjo Commission now realizes the gravity of this situation.
One sec. Bitch, I do not see no competitors. I'm getting better and better. Oh, I said that backwards, but whatever. Also, the reason why this is titled King Midas Has Cursed Thee is a personal matter that I've had to deal with that happens to involve something to do with the title. Not fun. I have spent so much money. Please tip me. Link in the description to my PayPal. $75. Please.
Lady Hiragi is indispensable to us. We promise to always support her. So, would it be at all possible for you to talk to Sir Kujo once more? On our behalf?
You make it sound so easy. The Tri-Commission will be ridiculed by the public if we choose to withdraw the notices now and eat our words. What do you plan to do about this? To lose face for the Tri-Commission is to bring shame to Her Excellency. Are you and your associates ready to face the thunderous wrath of the almighty Shogun?
We'll take full responsibility. We'll publish a new notice and hold a conference to explain the situation. We will make sure that the public knows this was all a huge misunderstanding. We'll do everything we can to minimize the impact. Everything we can.
Master Matsura, you should have known it would come to this. Whatever were you thinking? But the Tri-Commission must always put the interests of Inazuma first, regardless of what Sir Kujo and I may feel at this present moment. If the situation in Rito is left to fester any further, things may get out of control. But Lady Hiragi and the inhabitants of Rito are innocent. If we fail to contain the situation promptly, the rumor mill will wreak havoc on the Tri-Commission's reputation. Try keeping a pet bird. You'll see what I mean. Songbirds who know how to hold a tune can be very pleasant to listen to, but they can also become irritating if they don't know when to stop. And as for the ones with excessively long tongues, well, they're so insufferable that
it's
they
way better
can't
than I
be
remember
kept
it
as
being.
pets at all. But it doesn't take a moment to cut out their tongues and silence them for good.
Yes, I understand.
I've listened to your concerns, and I'll talk to Sir Kujo for you. But I can't guarantee that he will change his mind.
I understand. Thank you for your help, Yashiro Commissioner.
You're welcome. I mean, he's welcome. For you. For me.
Alright, you ought to return now. I'm sure you have a sizable mess to deal with back in the Kanjo Commission.
Okay, then please
He's so
excuse
smug.
me. Thank you once again, Commissioner.
Yeah, Lady Hiragi's
Yes,
saying here.
Lady Hiragi, I have something to tell you. Would you mind?
Oh? Oh, why, of course.
And they had sex in the other room.
Sir Kamisato, you became a completely different person just now. It felt so intense.
Unruly servants like him need to be severely reprimanded. As a commissioner, the almighty Shogun trusts me to do her will. I did as I should. But now, I'd like to take off my commissioner hat and share a personal story with you.
What hat? I don't see a hat.
Oh, please. I'd love to hear it.
You must have heard that the Kamisato clan once went through an extremely difficult period. My father worked incredibly hard to compensate for the grave errors made by the Kamisato clan long ago, and restore our reputation. The work took a toll on his health. My mother loved him dearly. She passed soon after. This sudden turn of events dealt a heavy blow to the Ashiro Commission. Behind the scenes, things became very unstable.
Is the Astro Commission? No, that's the
Everyone thought
Kanjo.
that the
No,
Kamisato
Kujo.
clan had lost power. That made my sister and me nothing but burdens, hindering the ambitions of others. It may sound preposterous now, but I assure you that is the truth of what the Yashiro Commission has been through.
Huh. Pretty similar to how the Kanjo Commission is now.
Back then, I had no choice but to accept the position I was in. While I desperately looked around for powerful supporters, I endured smear campaigns and attempts to exploit me. I had no other choice. I had to honor my parents' dying wishes, and I also had a young sister to take care of. I didn't mind what became of me, but my family. No one can ever be allowed to trample over my precious family. Fortunately, I persisted, and the Kamisato clan was able to survive the storm.
I think I now know where my sense of loss and confusion was coming from. Shinojo once told me that he saw what was in me in a way that no one else did. That's why he couldn't bear to see me live the rest of my life depending on someone else. I thought the reason I felt unsettled was because of uncertainty over getting married. But the fact is, it's because I felt too young and inexperienced to handle the situation facing me.
The reason why Sir Kujo was able to face the prospect of marriage so confidently is because he's prepared for anything.
That's it. The situation I'm facing now
Sorry,
is
my
the same
nose is
one
running.
he faced back then.
I'm just trying to rub my nose, but it kind of hurts. It's like itchy.
When his clan was in crisis,
I have a little bit of
he
facial hair up here
bravely
that
drew his
I've been growing out
blade
a
and
tiny bit.
challenged the almighty Shogun. And now, it is time for me to make a stand and become my own person.
That's
well
right.
said. I'm sure once you have grown and gained confidence, your father
Also,
will be able to
I
let
caught
go
on to the letter
and allow
thing.
you
I
to
remember the
decide
letter.
how you want to live the rest
That's
of
how I
your
escaped
life.
Rito, I'm pretty sure.
It might not sound exciting, but this kind of personal growth is a necessary step in the pursuit of true happiness.
And I'm sure I can get there. I will use this as an opportunity to take over the responsibilities of the Hiragi clan. I'll think about marriage again after everything is more settled. This puts less pressure on Kamaji, and means I can support and protect myself without having to worry about becoming a burden or dependent on someone else.
My best wishes to both of you were and remain heartfelt. When the time comes for the wedding to go ahead, I will come to congratulate you once more.
Thank you, Sir Kamisato. I am grateful for everything
Oh,
you have
you're
shared
welcome.
with me.
Oh, you're welcome.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot to deal with back home.
Take care, Lady Hiragi. I'm confident that on your return, you will find your Kanjo Commission associates most receptive to your instruction.
Yes, in fact, my recent experience suggests the same. Thank you once again.
Okay. Bye.
She really has the air of a leader now. Hats off to you too, sir. Everyone thought there was no way out until you pulled that super smart strategy out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was
In
a really
fact,
good strategy.
Counter-checking is a perfectly common maneuver in the game of chess. Our rival this time was easy to deal with. He was smart, but short-sighted, and sloppy in his execution.
Even so, Paimon could never come up with a plan that cunning in a whole lifetime. Anyway, it's kind of a relief to see that Chisato has decided to set the Hiragi clan straight.
I agree. Stability in Inazuma benefits me as well. I wasn't about to pass up an opportunity to make less trouble for myself. Well, the fact is that I am first and foremost the
Whoa,
Yashiro
whoa.
Commissioner.
That was quite the crack.
Perhaps for Master
I'm gonna see if I can hear that through the
power is
microphone.
his life's
Hold on.
pursuit.
I'm not
But
sure.
for me, nothing matters more than the stability of Inazuma. I am first and foremost the Yashiro Commissioner.
I think I can hear it. Hold on, sorry, my bad. Yeah, you can hear it. It sounds different than it does to me because it's inside my body, but
A stable nation is the prerequisite for a stable Yashiro Commission. Only then can the Kamisato... But human desire will always be a factor in the equation. This is not the first situation of its kind, nor will it be the last. All I have tried to do is make sure the three parties to the Tri-Commission serve to restrain each other. Stasis is not the only form of stability. A balance of power leaving no room for maneuver achieves the same end. Another positive outcome is that everyone recognizes how important Lady Hiragi is now. I think I did her a sizable favor in that regard. Dealing with the Hiragi clan will be much easier for her than navigating a new and unfamiliar one.
There were so many things at play over this one wedding. Wait a second. You weren't trying to stop the wedding from the very beginning, were you?
I thought straight away it was bad timing. Nevertheless, everything I said to Hiragi Chisato was entirely sincere. If you choose to give up your stance on something once, you'll be having to compromise for the rest of your life. I didn't want to see her suffer because she didn't realize what she was getting into. Now, she has the chance to become her own person. Let's see who she becomes.
Okay then, guess we'll have to wait and see.
All right. Farewell, and profuse thanks to you both. I shall have to host you at the Kamisato estate when my sister is next available.
Cool. Bye. Oh, and one last thing. Give me a sword.
Looks like everything's resolved.
Oh.
Masterfully done. Everything was perfect. Well, except
Oh,
for one.
I
minor
was
detail.
wondering if he was going to mention this.
I somehow ended up with a glass of very peculiar tasting milk.
Didn't you like it? I distinctly remember you saying you are quite partial to exotic flavors.
Oh, my lord.
The Traveler had one of those as well.
Ah, I'm sure he's made a great impression on you.
The Traveler did indeed play a critical role in this case. I'm sure both families would have been more guarded against me had he and his companion not been present. It wouldn't have been so easy to get to the heart of the matter.
There you go again, my lord. Placing the focus on other people while discreetly performing your job to perfection.
Naturally. Ah, yes. Now that we're both free, let's finish off that game of chess we started a few days ago.
Primo Demo Gems? Yeah, baby. Primo Demo Gems. Oh, what? I have... Oh, I thought those were star glitters, not stardust. I was like, oh, I have so many stardust. Bah. Alright. Well, that's that. I didn't think that was going to go over so smoothly, honestly. So, Yalan is my next one. I do have a lot, though, here. I guess I could do... the rest of these, and then I'll probably end up the stream. So apparently... there's another ending we have to unlock by going this way.
I do try to lighten.
Happens to be right at the cafe. Were we at the cafe? Oh yeah, we were, because we were talking to that stupid bitch. I remember.
Let's sit down here and have... no.
Oh, hey, Layla.
Huh?
I'm one of Layla's classmates. I just came by to say hi. We just submitted our theses and we're totally beat. Seeing how relaxed you look, you must have already had your thesis finished ages ago.
Oh, no, I'm actually having a lot of trouble with it.
You say that every time we talk, but you've never missed a deadline. Not only that, your papers are always well written and thorough. Your advisor is constant, yet you're always going around saying stuff like, I can't make it, I don't understand, I'm super worried. That
Well,
For starters, lectures, she doesn't even try to participate with the group at all. Every time we come to see her, she looks... It's not like we can't finish our own theses without...
I know.
Whatever. There's no point in starting an argument here. If you think she can justify her behavior, then that's your opinion.
Thanks for standing up for me. I really want to help the others, but most of the time I'm barely scraping. Yeah, I can't ever tell my classmates. It's really just a big misunderstanding, and there's nothing I can do about it. Everyone just gives me weird looks and judges me. It's making it really difficult to find friends. It's actually pretty rare for someone to actively engage in a conversation with me. Huh? What do you mean? Yeah, that's exactly it. The thing is, I'm terrible under pressure. That's just my nature. Even the thought of everyone's expectations back home is enough to make me feel nervous. And the more nervous I get, the worse things become around me. Take what Munira just said, for example. I don't think I'll be able to get it out of my mind for the entire day. That means I won't be able to relax at all today. Face it head on? What should I do? Do you really think
Write down the unfinished parts of the thesis and different tasks and okay.
Okay. I've got a pen and paper with me. Let me go through them real quick. The theory sections are pretty much finished. I'll be able to finish organizing the rest on my own. As of now, I'm missing crucial observation data. I need the results of an observation to validate the conclusion of my thesis. And then there's the preparation for my thesis defense. I'll need to mentally prepare. What? You? Thank you. Thank you so much.
She's in love with me.
I don't even know how to show you my gratitude.
Blah, blah. Sorry.
You're so kind. I had no idea I'd meet someone so nice in Sumeru City. Okay, I'll do my best. It's the least I can do, considering everything you've already done for me. First on the list is the experiment to get observational data. I actually had it all planned out several days ago, however, the weather was rainy every single day after I borrowed it, and I was unable to compare the night sky against the celestial. There were a lot of people waiting to borrow the celestial globe, and I wasn't able to extend my time slot. So I returned it and haven't been able to borrow it again since. That's why I still haven't performed the necessary observations yet. That's right. The celestial globe is a high-precision device used specifically for researching the stars. Submitting an application to borrow one from the academia is pretty much the only way for me to get my hands on one. Huh? Why the Adventurers Guild? Oh, I see. The Adventurers Guild is open to everyone's commission, so she might have some ideas. Okay, let's go and try our luck.
Catherine, I need your help. I have a really weirdly itchy and runny nose. Ugh.
Ad Astra Episosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. How can I help you today?
I'd like to... I have a commission. It's kinda strange. How should I put this? Right. Equipment at the academia is in very high demand, and we aren't able to borrow one now. We were hoping someone else might have something similar that we could use.
I don't know anything about astrology, so I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the device you are looking for. However, One of our requesters happens to be an astrology enthusiast. I hear that he's a collector of all sorts of specialized astrology equipment. After the Adventurers Guild helped him out, he indicated that he'd be happy to return the favor if the adventurers ever need it. Perhaps we could arrange a meeting between you two. That should help solve your problem.
Really?
You're welcome. It's my job to provide adventurers with the necessary support. The man's name is Azam. Here's his address.
Azam.
You can...
Alright, let's go to his house. I'm knocking on the door. Shazam! He's like Beyonce in the Austin Powers movie. Shazam! Oh, there he is. I like how he lives on like the second floor. It's just his house is just up here.
Hello, are you Azam?
Is it Azam or Azam?
Yes, I am. How may I help you? Ah, I see. Well, if it's a request from an adventurer, then I'll be happy to help you. I just so happen to have the device that you're looking for. Let me fetch it and show you, just to be sure.
Just to be sure. Whoa, that's huge, dude.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
To be honest, judging by what stands before me, I find it very hard to believe that you're an astute Watawahist student.
Well...
Astrology is a hobby of mine, and these devices have cost me both time and mora to collect. I cherish them as if they were members of my own family, which is why I don't let just anyone borrow them on a whim. These devices are delicate and can easily be damaged if used inappropriately.
Oh, that's completely understandable. What can I do to better gain your trust?
How about this? I don't need a deposit or anything, but I'd like you to share the contents of your research with me. I'll ask you some questions. If your explanation proves satisfactory, then I'll lend you the device.
Share the contents of my Alright, I'll try. I can't disclose the actual details here. How about a general overview of the research? Would that suffice?
Oh my god. Sorry, I don't know what the hell's in my throat. I just choked on something. Jeez. Sorry about that.
Yes, that would be fine.
You're probably aware that astrologists rely on the movements of celestial bodies to calculate the past and the future, as well as attempt to summarize the correlating principles, correct?
Of course. This is the basic principle of astrology.
My current research is about a certain phenomenon called astral shift.
Interesting. That's not a topic any ordinary person would be familiar with. I have a basic understanding of the concept, but I'd like to hear you explain it.
Okay. Well, in short, it means that the results derived from astrology are prone to change. As time continues to flow, the stars change and everything else becomes affected by this change. However, what's actually driving the change is what's worth investigating.
I think that it might just be another law of nature.
If the changes follow a certain pattern or routine, then it could be explained as some law. But the changes are manifold, even when considering just a single star. The changes could be resulting from a simple single orbit shift, or it could be a more complex double orbit, or even a triple or quadruple orbit shift. These phenomena have a dramatic effect on astrological conclusions. What I'm working on now is the research and prediction of the triple orbit shift phenomenon.
Triple orbit? By yourself?
Yes. That's right.
You do know that adding an extra star to the equation increases the computational workload by more than 10-fold, right?
It does get a little complicated, but it's still manageable with the use of a few self-invented techniques and a large number of star logs and star charts. Which leads us to why I'm in need of a high-precision celestial globe.
Amazing. I suppose I should never have judged a book by its cover. I thought you were just trying to
my thumb is sore.
deal with some school assignment.
Do I really look like that sort of person?
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm just joking. I was
Ow, my thumb. What the hell?
But now I trust you completely.
Good.
It would make me extremely happy if my collection could assist a researcher in achieving tangible results. Just make sure you return it to me once you're done.
Oh, thank you so much.
Well, no, I won't. Actually, I was gonna keep it.
Good thing Azam was willing to hear me out. Really? I was just explaining what it is I'm... Really? I don't know if you really mean it, but I'm happy to hear that.
I'm gonna kiss you.
I guess even the hardest problems can be solved as long as I'm willing to try. Recording and comparing data will be much easier now that we have this device. I can do it all on my own, too. Let's continue with the plan. Can you help me with the rehearsal of my thesis defense?
Oh, God. Okay. Ugh, God. My nose. Screw off. Oh, I have to go down here. Maybe Cave will help. I don't know.
This seems like the best spot to do this. We'll need to be quiet so we don't disturb anyone.
Alright.
So here's what will happen during my thesis defense. After I present my thesis, the advisors sitting below will begin to ask questions. Theoretically, I should be able to answer any questions related to my thesis. However, I tend to get really nervous when my advisors look at me.
Fall asleep.
And I end up completely forgetting what I plan to say. That's why I want to rehearse and practice presenting my points. That's right. You should have gotten the gist of the content of my thesis when I was It's okay if your questions are a little off. I'll still treat them as real questions. Wait a moment. Alright, Layla, you got this. You were able to explain it. Alright. Ask away. Sure. The direction of this research is based on the results of previous research. It's about the feasibility of applying my methodologies to the remaining triple orbit problems. Based on a sample size of 124 cases, we could only achieve approximately 60% accuracy. The results were not reliable enough to be implemented as a law. You can see the common traits of the erroneous samples on page 3. Excuse me, I mean from the star logs in the appendix. It's clear that in each of the erroneous samples, one of the stars underwent a significant shift. This means that We not only need to limit the number of stars, but
What?
we may also need to
Limit
consider
the number of stars.
degree of shift when applying triple orbit shift algorithms.
Oh, okay.
Stars with greater shifts are often key in astrology readings. The next step of the research should be... the next step should be to identify the feasible thresholds of shift for applying our calculations. And that's my answer to your question. Do you have any other questions? We're fine. I'm gonna need more practice. I can feel myself getting flustered, and I start to stumble whenever I'm asked questions that I'm unfamiliar with. Oh, really? You mean it? Then this practice must be helping. During my first thesis defense, I stood like a statue on the stage and my palms were covered in sweat. I couldn't get a single word out. I didn't even realize it, but you're right. It doesn't seem like there's anything holding me back now. I guess that means I'm capable of completing the thesis all on my own. I can hardly believe it. This is amazing. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I'm really excited. This is the first time this has happened. I'm not sure how to put this. I'm really happy about everything that's happened, but I'm also feeling a little sad. I still don't know anything about the blessing from the stars. Will it never happen again since I don't need its help anymore? That somehow makes me feel a little lonely. Yeah, it almost makes the blessing feel like it was just a tool used for my studies, no? But I would really like to discover what the blessing actually is, if I ever get the chance. I want to express my gratitude for it, or that's basically how I feel about it. Even if I know nothing about the blessing, I could still feel its companionship all along. It's almost like how you helped me. I really cherish and appreciate it. After all, it wouldn't be right to take such blessings for granted.
If someone were to marry Layla, would she be marrying two people or just one? Because like it's like at some point you would find out about other Layla, right? Like a more awakened professional Layla.
That's good. I hope it's a little more satisfied with the way I am now.
Well, it's not like you changed the person, you just did it. Alright. Well, rather than doing the other one, I believe I'm just going to go here, claim my stuff, and I'll leave the last one for another stream or on my own time. And I think I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was a really nice one, actually. It was pretty calm, really chill. Got to actually do some stuff and just chill it on my own and, you know, all that stuff. So I thank you guys so much for watching. If you could leave a tip, that would be greatly appreciated, because I have spent a lot of money lately on car repairs and I'm broke. So PayPal link is in the description. No, you guys do not need to, if you can't. And this is just me genuinely, like, it's there. It's not, I doubt anyone will, but it's there. So if you want to, that'd be greatly appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified when I stream or upload videos on more Genshin content or other content that I make. I think that's it, pretty much. Leave a comment down below if you want to see more or you have anything to say. Have a great night, guys. Take care. Have a great rest of your day, wherever you are in the world. Bye-bye. Check out all the links in the description.